What's going on, everybody? It's ya boy, Octagon Jordan. We are here tonight to discuss this Khabib Nurmagomedov incident on Frontier Airlines. A lot of people are up in arms about this. You got the YouTube community coming out in flocks, making videos. Oh my God. Homophobia, Muslim phobia, xenophobia, racial profiling. Oh my God! This is just fucking crazy. This is not right. Guys, fucking time out, okay? Hey, time the fuck out, okay? All we've seen is a little 1-minute video from Khabib's camp. Clearly somebody that he was traveling with recorded this for evidence, for retribution, for clearance, clarity, whatever the fuck. Obviously, something happened before this. We know this. If you have any critical thinking whatsoever, you'll know that there's two sides of every story. Now, am I saying the airline was right? No. Am I saying Khabib was right? No. Do I know exactly what happened? No. Was I there? No. Am I going to tweet and give my opinion and just base everything off this 1-minute video? No, I'm not. You know why? Because I'm an intellectual individual, okay? I look for different pieces of evidence, different perspectives, both sides of the story, and then form my thoughts and my opinion based off of that. Everyone just thinks, oh my God, MMA legend Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's Muslim, he's from Russia, he was sitting in the emergency seat, had his hood on. This is racial profiling. This is discrimination. This is blasphemy. Well, you guys aren't getting the full story. There's more to the interaction that happened than just this 1-minute blurb. Obviously, something happened beforehand. Some things happened after the fact. There's probably some things happening in this video that we can't see. Who knows what other passengers are doing? Who knows what the cameraman was doing? We don't have the context. So to jump online and say racial discrimination, this is profiling, xenophobia, it's clickbait. It's pure clickbait. Who knows if Khabib did the right thing? Who fucking knows? Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's the fucking, he's the beacon of righteousness. He's just Mr. Can't Do Wrong. Khabib, he's just a family man and retired because his dad died and his mom wanted him to. And he's Muslim and loves his religion and his community and would never do any wrong. How do we fucking know? Y'all never know what goes on behind closed doors. You just don't know. Everybody thought P. Diddy was the man. Oh, shit. He's the shit. Oh, blah. Well, nobody knew what the fuck was going on behind closed doors, did they? Nobody goddamn knew, did they? Khabib, he's so righteous and does everything right and just treat him right. Hey, guys, newsflash. When you get on a U.S. airline, there's some protocols that you have to abide by. Okay? There's some things that you have to do. Okay? There's a couple things that you have to say and make sure you're doing it properly and politely and respectfully and you're complying with the staff, with the flight attendant, with the pilot, with the overhead radio. You have to comply. You have to be polite. You have to know what you're saying. You can't be combative and emotional and all this dumb shit. Okay? Comply. Respond, be calm, be polite, and most likely you'll be fine. You won't end up getting tased. You won't end up getting kicked out of a plane and all this other dumbass shit. I guarantee Khabib has rode 200, 400, 500, 1,000 plane rides. American planes, Russian planes, German planes, this and that, Korean plane, Chinese planes. I guarantee he's been on 1,000 airline flights. So why is this the only incident that we're getting to? Just racial profiling? The flight attendant that day was like, you're Russian. You're Muslim. Get the fuck out of here. It's just racial profiling. This guy can't sit. No, there's other people on the plane. Use your fucking brains. Anyway, let's dive into this. It's just the MMA community MMA Joey loves it. Racial profiling? Khabib Nurmagomedov forced off airplane for being Muslim. That's the only reason why. He was Muslim. No Muslim people can ever fly. Has Bilal Muhammad ever put up a video of getting kicked off a plane? Can somebody answer? Umar? I haven't seen any videos of Umar's page. Pretty sure he's been in the U.S. Wasn't he just on the UFC Apex? Umar versus Sandhagen, right? Magomed Ankalaev, he's fought at the Apex a bunch. I'm pretty sure he's Muslim. Kevin Lee, didn't he turn to Muslim? Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Islam Makhachev, didn't he just fight in New Jersey? Dustin Poirier last year? I didn't see a racial profiling for being Muslim. Yeah, dude, the flight attendant was just feeling very racial that day and decided, you know what, this guy looks sketchball. Get the fuck out of your seat. I'm sure there's no more context to the video. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate your insight. Jake Gerber, horrible treatment. Horrible treatment. It's not about the language, sir. Again, pointing to the video, the 1-minute video that we have. Well, I guarantee y'all boys that there was some more context. I guarantee it. And guess what? Lucky for us, we finally get the second half of the story. We get the other side of the story. It's interesting because a lot of the times this shit happens, you don't hear the other side of the story. You don't hear from the large company corporation. You know, you hear some just generic bullshit. Oh, we'll refund your ticket. We're so sorry. No, we actually got an explanation here. We got an explanation from the flight attendant, from the other passengers around, what exactly happened. And Lord Khabib, man who can't do no wrong. Well, it sounded to me like he was in the fucking wrong. And if he wasn't in the wrong, maybe it was a misunderstanding. It's my understanding that Khabib knows English. He knows that, hey, can you help in an emergency? Can you open that door if the flight goes down? Can you assist? Are you active? Are you physically fit to be able to open the door and help other passengers? I'm sure Khabib can fucking understand some of that. You know what I mean? Yes, no. We're not asking for a 10-page essay here, double-spaced, with hyphens and citations. We're asking for a yes or no answer. It's not that fucking hard to do. Anyway, let's look at the 1-minute interaction subsequent of the initial interaction, the initial confrontation that happened, the initial questioning from the flight attendant. Even this guy, Casual MMA. Bro, Casual MMA, I thought you were better than this. Get the full story, bro. Come on, boys. We really in this hell. Anyway, this is a 1-minute little clip of what happened. And everyone's like, oh, profiling? Anti-Muslim? Oh, my God. Shut the fuck up. Why doesn't everybody have the flight attendants back? Flight attendants get enough shit on planes. People bitching, people drunk, people wanted different seats, complaining about no booze and COVID masks and this and that and flight delays and all this dumbass horse shit. Why don't we have the flight attendants back who's making $20 an hour? Instead of the MMA champion who knows English and could have just said yes. But yeah, that's racial profiling by the flight attendant who makes $20 an hour. Yeah, okay, dude. Definitely. 100%. Fucking just insanity. It's just terrible takes by these people.
Because I know the language.
It's not about the language.
I know how to help people. And now you guys, because this woman don't understand what she's talking about.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're either going to have you switch your seat because my flight attendants are not allowing you to sit in the exit row, or you're going to have to...
All right, so he said he knew the language. The one flight attendant was inaudible, or we don't know what she's talking about.
Because I know the language.
It's not about the
It's not about the language.
And now you guys, because this woman don't understand what she's talking about.
Okay, so...
Well, hey, first of all, Khabib, I get it, buddy. Cultural nonsense. Take your hood off, okay? Take your hood off. That would help you out. You know what I mean? Just do it. Like, it's kind of impolite. Someone's talking to you. Just take your hood off. Just talk like a man. Speak up. Come on.
What we're gonna do...
I get it. You know, I don't want to do this big cultural thing and Muslim, but this is America. We're very anal on flights. Everything that's happened in the past, all these plane crashes that have happened recently in South Korea and all this other shit, Juju Air and obviously 9/11. Like, it just, you gotta, this is America. I get it. You got your own culture, you got your own belief. sometimes if I was to fly to Russia, I would have to kind of conform to their kind of norms. You know what I mean? I would have to kind of adjust, culture shock. Same if I went to South Korea, Germany. Obviously, I do my own thing. I'm American. I got my own beliefs, whatever. But you kind of have to adjust a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Integrate yourself a little bit. It's not just Muslim phobia, racial profiling. I don't think this is what this was, boys.
Is we're either going to have you switch your seat because my flight attendants are not allowing you to sit in the exit row, or you're going to have to get off this plane and then we'll have to because they're not comfortable with you sitting in the emergency.
Because you're arguing? Because you didn't say yes? Because you said she was inaudible and you couldn't understand her and you're not just saying, yes, I will help. Yes, 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 yes. Do you know the word yes?
My flight attendants.
I haven't heard yes come out of his mouth.
It is fair. Yes, it is.
You guys, when I was making check-in, they asked me, do I know English? Yes, I said.
And they said yes. I understand that, but it's also off of their judgment. I'm not going to do this back and forth. I will call a supervisor. You can either take a different seat, or we can go ahead and escort you off the plane. Which one are we doing?
We're gonna meet you.
Okay, I'll call a supervisor, and then we're going to have to rebook you for a different flight. Josh, do you copy?
Just get up, dude. Take your fucking hood off, bud. All right, so Khabib gets up. Good on him. Didn't cause a fight. I give him respect for that. Hey, I'm not here to hate on Khabib at all. He's a good guy. He's a respectful guy. He got up. He didn't really cause a stink, whatever. He respectfully got off the plane. Good for him. But there's a couple of things he could have done a little bit better here. It didn't sound like the flight attendant there was being overly rude. It sounded like she was being pretty rational. And, I mean, you can understand why there might be some oversensitivity to these things on flights. You have to say the word yes. You can't really be combative. Just comply. Hey, I want to help. I will. Yes, I will help. Yes, I know English. I'm sorry about that. Absolutely. Don't. This is not fair. This is not fair. I sit here no matter what. I can't understand her. Just say, yes, I don't know. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I will help. Yep, 100%. If they still kick you off, whatever the fuck. It is what it is. Not every issue's up and, oh, my God, Muslims. Like, dude, this is America. This ain't Russia. You got to conform to the culture. Same if I was in Russia, I wouldn't be kicking back with my rap music and my feet up and my flip-flops, my toes showing, and fucking my tattoos. I'd probably, do something a little bit different. Maybe wear a fucking turtleneck. Be nice and proper. Sit in my chair. Try to not cause any stink. I give it to Khabib. He was respectful. He got off the flight, whatever. So, this is Khabib's explanation for what happened. It was not Alaska Air. It was Frontier Airlines. He made that very well known. And Frontier Airlines responds to this. They have their own response about what happened. So let's not just throw that off to the side and not take it into account. We can take into account both sides of the story. This looked like a younger flight attendant, some girl who's just doing her job out here, and we're going to get on her. Oh, Muslim profiling, racial profiling, xenophobia, this and that. Holy shit. No, dude, you have to say yes if you're in the exit seat. You can't be combative. You can't be yelling. You can't have your hood up. Just do what you're supposed to do. It's not that hard to comply. Be respectful. Be polite. Ask questions. And then if something bad happens to you, so be it. Didn't sound like the case here. This is what Khabib Nurmagomedov said. First of all, I'd like to clarify that Fly Frontier was the airline, not Alaska Air. Lady comes up to me with questions, was very rude from the very beginning. Well, the lady we saw in the clip didn't seem too rude. She seemed like she was calm. I didn't hear any yelling, but okay. Even though I speak very decent English, can understand everything, and agreed to assist, she insists on removing me from my seat. So why does Khabib feel the need to clarify that he understands English? Riddle me that, people. Riddle me that one. Why on earth would he feel the need to clarify that he speaks decent English? Is it maybe because he wasn't responding and they didn't know who he was because they don't follow MMA? Hey, guys, newsflash. Every flight attendant, 25-year-old female, doesn't follow MMA. And they don't know that Khabib Nurmagomedov used to fight 7 years ago. They don't know. They don't fucking know. They just see some guy. He's mumbling to himself. He's got a hood on. He's not really being too cooperative. Yeah. I'm all for security. Lego. So anyway, Khabib feels the need to clarify that he speaks decent English. Obviously, there must have been some misunderstanding. That's why he feels the need to clarify that. She still insists on removing me from my seat. Okay, so if Khabib was like, yes, I can help anybody who needs help in an emergency. I'm right here. Yes. Got it. 100%. Yes. You think there would have been an issue? Well, you're Muslim. You're Russian. Discrimination. Get out of your seat. I mean, how many fucking flights has Khabib been on? How many flights has Magomed Ankalaev, Islam Makhachev, Umar, fucking all these guys been on? How many? Where's all the fucking discrimination for these guys? Newsflash, guys. Some of your idols can do some wrong. Oh, he can't do no wrong. Well, guess what? He can. Maybe he was in a bad mood. Maybe he was pissed off. Maybe his wife texted him bitching. Who the fuck knows? Y'all glaze Khabib. This guy can do no wrong. He's just a great coach and just a good guy and just loves religion and his wife and his country and his fucking boys, and he just works out so hard. He's such a hard worker. Okay. If y'all want to go with that, there's no skeletons in the closet, y'all. MMA fighters never have anything else going on, you know. They never have a psychology issue that we can really dive into. I mean, I'm sure he's just Mr. Stoicism. After a 2-minute conversation, she called security and I was deplaned. Okay. After 1.5 hours, I boarded another airline and left my destination. So there was no issue on that airline. They weren't racist or xenophobia, whatever the fuck on that airline. I guess Khabib, kind of learned his lesson. I did my best to stay calm and respectful. Yes, he was calm. I'll give Khabib that. He was calm. He got off. He didn't cause a stink. Crew members can do better next time and just be nice with their clients. They did seem nice. They weren't yelling at you, Khabib. You know English. Don't do the no English bullshit as card. So let's see what Frontier had to say about this. Because there's always two sides to every story. Always two sides to every story. Let's see what Frontier had to say about this bullshit. Before we do, let's take a shot. Happy dad. I'm a happy dad. Okay. Well, before we do this, I mean, I swear, these guys do anything for clicks. Jake Gerber, Joey, James Lynch. These motherfuckers do anything for clicks. In my opinion, this sounds like a corporate bullshit answer to me. Not buying it for 1 second. I'm just buying the 1-minute clip that I saw online and Khabib's description of what happened. Khabib is such a respectful MMA fighter and champion. How dare those flight attendants not know who he is? Obviously, he's not somebody who's a dickhead and who, wouldn't help the community and who's somebody to worry about on a flight. Because he's an MMA champion, those 25-year-old female flight attendants should know that. They should know that. Well, we have a different context than they do, Jake, don't we? Don't we? They're flight attendants. Their job is security. Okay? You say yes when they ask you a question. It's not rocket science. You don't cause a big, yes, I got it. Yeah, yes, I can do it. Yep, I can help. Didn't see that in the video, did we? Did we see the initial exchange? I wonder why. I wonder why. Just trying to save themselves, probably, because the video is absolutely disgraceful. What was disgraceful? The girl politely asking him, hey, we don't, we're not really sure what happened. It sounds like you know English. You didn't answer her request for some reason with a yes. You said something different. Now you're being difficult. Can you please get up? I'm going to have to call security. And Khabib eventually, after much prodding from his buddies, gets up. What's absolutely disgraceful? Sorry for national security, buddy. Sorry, pal. Yeah. Oh, it's so disgraceful that they're confirming the person sitting on the emergency exit is physically capable of helping everyone in the plane if there's an emergency. And if the person doesn't say yes, if they say sure, nods, or thumbs up, they're going to question that individual, especially if it has a hood on and he's quiet and he doesn't really talk that much. They're going to question him and be like, hey, we're just making sure. Is that a yes? Can you say yes, please? And not bitch? They underestimated the magnitude of support Khabib had. The magnitude of support. Fuck his support. The guy doesn't even fight anymore. Why does fucking Khabib have any support? Who the fuck's Khabib now? Fuck this motherfucker. Go pay your taxes in Russia, bud. He should get jail time for those tax evasions in Russia. First of all, jail time, tax evasion, Russia. Anyway, this is what Frontier had to say about the whole incident. On January 11, 2025, on Flight 4401 from Las Vegas to San Francisco, we were departing. A flight attendant initiated the customary briefing for exit row passengers. Very customary, very typical, very routine briefing for exit row passengers. I guarantee there was another exit row passenger on the other side that complied and was fine and was on the plane taken. I'll guarantee it. Customer Khabib Nurmagomedov, who they led on the flight, they did not discriminate against or have xenophobia against or Muslim whatever the fuck against. They let him on the flight. He sat on his flight. He got his bags. He checked his bags. He was allowed through security. Nobody gave a fuck. He was seated in the exit row. He was asked multiple times if he was willing and able to assist in the event of an emergency. Very routine questions. According to the flight attendant, Mr. Nurmagomedov did not respond despite repeated attempts, which placed him in non-compliance with FAA requirements. He didn't respond, but according to Jake Gerber, this is a corporate answer. The security guard who was on site, the pilot, the 7 flight attendants, the other passengers, where are they at? Where's their witness testimony? I'm happy about this. You're just cool with, no response. We don't know this motherfucker. Wearing a hood. He's not answering us. We're asking you a question, sir. Hello? Earth to Khabib. Hello, sir. Hello? You want to fucking respond? You're going to get kicked off. Hello? They don't fucking know this guy. They're 26-year-old female flight attendants. You say yes, or you get kicked the fuck off the plane. I'm not mad about it. Support Khabib has. Fuck Khabib. Yeah, I answered him. I said, bro, were you there? What the fuck? Video fucking what the hell? Obviously, he was there. He knows. He knows somehow. Anyway. The flight attendant informed Mr. Nurmagomedov that he could be moved to a different upgraded seat or exit the plane. That was probably before the video as well. Hey, you don't have to leave the plane if you can get an upgraded seat. That's not corporate talk, bro. That's real life shit. This is a multi-million-dollar corporation. They don't know Khabib. They don't watch MMA. Okay, they fly a million motherfuckers around for a living. This is what they do, and they're worried about national security and catastrophic emergency security. Wow. Racial profiling. I'm so bummed out. Videos circulating on social media platforms do not capture this interaction. No shit, because the video started way after the initial interaction. Instead, they show a subsequent interaction after a gate agent entered the plane and reiterated the option to be reseated. So as it was a second, maybe even a third person, a gate agent had to board the plane to further communicate with Khabib, who speaks full English, does American interviews with Brett Okamoto, does full interviews with every fucking bullshit-ass media website out there, PFL talking shit on Ireland, but he can't give a verbal yes because he's sitting in an exit row and he's being very weird and quiet with his hood up. Racial profiling? I think that's just called, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. And just being an airline and just doing your responsibility. These people don't get paid much, man. You think they want to get in a big altercation? That's what these airline flight attendants are just jonesing for. These chicks getting paid $24, $25 an hour. They're like, you know what? I want to fight our fucking passengers. I just want to scream and yell and call security and get somebody kicked off. Just for shits and gigs because I'm racist. And I fucking hate Muslims. And I'm going to profile somebody. Shut the fuck up. As a result of the customer's initial unresponsiveness and repeated declines of a seat change. He declined his seat be changed. He was asked to deplane the airplane and follow FAA policy. The decision to deplane the customer was in no way related to his ethnicity, and we refunded him and his traveling companions for their flight. So the motherfucker got his money back. Got his money back for being a dickhead and being quiet and not answering the flight attendant's questions. I mean, I've never even had a back and forth with a flight attendant. I get it, is what it is. But I don't know. Two sides to every story here. I just feel like some of these guys are jumping the gun. Every little thing that gets put on social media, a video, a famous person, the Olympic guy getting tased. Oh, my God, police brutality. God forbid someone go nose to nose with a police officer in an aggressive stance and be combative and yell at them and get pushed back and then get tased. Whoa! Whoa! Unbelievable! It's not that fucking hard, boys. Anyway, these guys need to get it together. Get it the fuck together. Yeah, Octagon Jordan, love y'all. Thank you for the support on the last video. Appreciate my South American community. Let's go, baby. Lear, whoosh, Anschwatch, Wheats, baby. Woo! We getting after it. 2025 is fucking ours. Woo!